yeah. Bubba, get the gimp down here and bring extra lube. I see you fell for my little trap right there. You fell. I caught you with your hands in the cookie jar, didn't I? Now here's what's gonna go down now. You're gonna crawl in that hole. And we're gonna wait until Bubba gets here. And we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. We're gonna have lots of fun. Get in the hole. Get in the fucking hole! See you tonight. No, say no. Well. Another day, another lolicon in the Plushtube community. Now, I've had a long creep-catching career in the plush community of exactly 2 months, plus that one video. But most of that is old news anyway. I mean, half of these videos are me just compiling already public information. But not today. Today I'm bringing you fresh, never seen before, information about a YouTuber with over 500,000 subs. Information this person attempted to hide, but what they didn't know is Big Jeffy is always watching.
What doing?
This story has twists. Yeah you do, bro. You followed fucking lolly accounts with naked children.
It's just hentai account. There's a value.
Turns.
Your little pussy belongs to me.
Gay Peter Pan? Ladies and gentlemen, join me today as we talk about AquaticNeptune. Now you, as the viewer, may be wondering,
Ian, who the hell even is that? Well, I've never heard of that person in my life. What the fuck?
AquaticNeptune is a plush tuber with over 500,000 subs. He began his career by making SML YouTube poops, a video style where he took SML videos and remixed them for comedic effect.
And your mother's a pervert. It feels so good to be free! Wait, what's that noise all about? I'm trying to sleep! Wait, my house is on fire! Oh my god!
People like these videos, but he soon wanted to move on to bigger and better things. Making plush videos for literal fetuses and autistic people.
Walkie slash.
And since we're on the topic of balloons, Walmart didn't refund me on my plug and play, but they sent me the inflatable Squidward with a warning. How nice of them. Caution, this is not a life-saving device.
This is allegedly his only face reveal. Nothing is confirmed, but I will say he kinda looks like Chris O'Neill. As he would soon find out, creating plush videos for babies is a very lucrative business model. His most popular characters being plush versions of SpongeBob characters. I've gathered from reliable sources that he is in his 20s. Mommy and Daddy must be very proud.
Okay, so why am I in this stupid ditch? You're all the way up there. I can't even see you or hit you. And wait, what's that up there? Is that Squidward? And you already won?
Nice base, Patrick!
I'm gonna kill myself. If that's all there was to this story, we wouldn't have a video, would we?
Oh, Darkrai bullying autistic kid yet again? Wow, what a video.
Dude, you took advantage of an autistic kid. You took advantage of an autistic kid, and you took advantage of an autistic kid.
Retard.
Like most of these previous cases, it all starts with a Twitter account. And a Blue Sky account too, I guess. All the information past this point was presented to me by a former fan. This disgruntled former fan wanted to remain anonymous, so we'll just refer to them as Shadow Jeffy. Anyways, Shadow Jeffy introduced me to who this guy was, as well as his strange activities. Specifically his Twitter and Blue Sky accounts, where he would post, Questionable things, to say the least.
Wait.
On his Blue Sky account, which is a Twitter clone by the way, he reposted some strange things, as well as following multiple not safe for work accounts, some of which reposted lolly pornography.
Oh, Darkrai, this is literally a witch hunt. So what if this guy likes the goon, Darkrai? Don't we all? As for the lolly, he probably didn't even see it. He probably didn't even know. He probably thought, oh, this character is aged up. This is a freaking witch hunt.
Now, you may be correct in that assertion, but I'm not finished yet. It's no secret that Aquatic is a fan of the anime series Lucky Star, specifically character Konata Izumi, who may look like an actual 9-year-old, but is actually 17 to 18 years old. Oh, you got me, I got nothing on ya. She's actually 3,000 years old. Checkmate, libtard. He likes this character so much that he owns a plush of her, and she's appeared in his videos.
Timotei shampoo. As mild and as gentle as nature itself. Mild enough to use every day.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Now, being a fully grown, smelly, stinky man with smegma that's into a little girl cartoon is not a crime in of itself. However, this obsession would take a darker turn. And where else would it start but a Discord server? This is where AquaticNeptune's friend, Out of Touch, aka Big Dick is back in town, comes into play, as well as an account by the name of Lamb Zeph. Now, this Lamb Zeph account is just a little bit strange. He had both a Twitter and a Blue Sky account. Now, you may be asking, what were the contents of these accounts?
Is this how you get your sick kicks?
What? It's just an ordinary crabby. Oh my goodness!
Lamb Zeph followed and reposted several accounts that posted lolly pornography, which included but wasn't limited to lolly porn, lolly scat, incest, bestiality, gay, furry, and Pinocchio, femboys, shota, child abuse, children on leashes, children feet, child kidnapping, and my personal favorite, gay Peter Pan. If you were somehow dull enough to need more evidence that this guy is a lolicon, he literally followed an account just called Lolly.
Konata feet from the manga, hashtag lolly, hashtag lucky star, hashtag Konata.
You know, I wasn't even gonna call Konata a lolly because she's 17 to 18 years old, but your words, not mine. He would also defend lolly on both his Blue Sky account and his Discord. Big Dick Out of Touch says he draws a lot of L-word, but he's actually a nice guy. L-word meaning lolly.
I'm not sure if Blue Sky bans it or not. Sometimes it pops up.
Tons of angry people who ignore the fact that really the porn industry has a lot of victims, and a ton of people like porn.
Feels hypocritical in a way.
Then he shows some stats. It's like the Dragon Noises person I showed you, but Dragon Noises is like 30-something LOL. Sad statistic, but really just feels so off to me how people focus their energy on this. And attack people for that when this is happening in regular accepted porn with real people behind it. So they create the degen art. Hey, those are some of the coolest people out there, to be fair to them. XD. I just feel like it's because they're open-minded and used to being criticized, or realize how easily they can be, so they're chill. It's so cool you knew them for something else before that. Responding to a deleted post.
Yeah, most of them openly enjoy watching and supporting porn, which has real victims of childhood sexual abuse.
The hypocrisies against lolly are hilarious. They're like drones who are just parroting the popular opinion without thinking. Wow, this guy's a real free thinker. I can't jerk off the lolly? Literally 1984.
You will not jerk off the lolly.
That's like if I jerked off the pictures of women getting their heads chopped off and said,
Well, technically, I'm not hurting anybody.
You know tons of people die in war every day. Like, you're over here getting mad at me? Like, these people use this argument all the time. Nobody is claiming that the active creation of lolly porn is hurting actual children. It's the fact that you're a sick degen that likes this stuff. I would rather leave my daughter alone with an angry pit bull than you. This guy is guilty as fuck. He is a lolicon. The only question you as viewers may have is, why are you talking about this random guy in a video about AquaticNeptune? Well, no reason except for this guy is AquaticNeptune. This is his account. Now you may be asking, Darkray, what evidence do you have that LambZeph is in fact AquaticNeptune? Well, there was the fact that the two were nearly identical. So similar that I mistook the two while looking through the screenshots. Which isn't very solid evidence, because you could argue they're both friends from the same fandom. Well, there's also these screenshots where he admits that it's his account. Oh. With this evidence, I joined the Discord server aptly named Smells Like Degen Spirit, owned by Big Dick himself, where we had an interesting conversation. I asked Out of Touch if AquaticNeptune was LambZeph, and this was his response. I didn't know he was a YouTuber until I got like 2 months into being an oomphy. That's about it. I'm sure he's flattered somewhere. His name is Lamb Piss or something. I only know that he's a cool person I met on Blue Sky. That being said, I fucking love Sonic. Like, I commented I'm a fan and I'm worried I did that to a random guy, LOL. I would say I never guessed people would follow him to another server.
He's selling the bag.
Well, he's not smoking much here in Mumps. I personally believe Discord has more staying power for high school audiences. And I am assuming he's an adult, so he doesn't use Discord as much.
Just say it's not
What can I say? I used to stream frequently on YouTube. Then I asked about the lolly stuff, which he had this to say. Well, to be fair, almost all anime is underage. But then again, going even further, people have their own separate definition of a lolly that is apart from the official one that came from Japan, as it's nothing but nerd talk. I mean, you like what you want, bro. Yeah, I'm more forgiving until I see if people are causing real harm to people in real life. Bro, this guy would have to see video evidence of one of his Discord friends raping a 9-year-old to be like, I think I gotta ban this guy. He's a bit of a troublemaker. Yeah, man, because, like, it's just a drawing, bro. I don't know why people get upset. I just mind my own business in anime. I don't like lolly, but people do them, you know. But some people might confuse me for one, because the definition keeps evolving into something it doesn't mean originally. For a lot of people, it's just flat chest. No age determines it. To others, it's any character under 18, and that's unfair, because that's 95% or more of anime, LOL. I mean, bro follows this account. And the classic definition is prepubescent elementary mannerism. This entire conversation was the physical embodiment of this image. This whole situation seems very suspicious. It seems like these degenerate freaks were trying to hide something. My suspicions were confirmed when hours later, LambZeph deleted all their accounts. Over 100 messages from him were deleted in the server. Aquatic would also go on to unfollow everybody on Twitter and delete a bunch of his tweets. And I was banned. You know, just a little bit suspicious, just a teeny bit. It seems like this confirmed that AquaticNeptune was in fact LambZeph. But then something happened. I confronted AquaticNeptune on this, and he denied all the evidence, instead coming up with a scheme to save his reputation. Yo, what's good, LambZeph? Yeah, I heard he was being stalked or something. Guess that was you. Oh, so that's not you then? My fault. You two know each other? It's not me. I didn't know his kinks and stuff. Moe anime does have a lot of things like that, or people involved with that kinds of stuff. But yeah, I guess when I talk to people in those communities, I get a bit worried about them liking stuff like that. That was the reason I left that one server in the end. Then I show screenshots of him literally admitting that it's him. Yeah, still not lying. You can talk to him if you like. Oh really? Let me talk to him then. You can add his Discord. Then he posted this picture for some reason, to which I responded elegantly, bro, what? You seem like you want to talk to him. I mean, yeah, that would clear your name, LOL. So if you're innocent though, why do you delete all your tweets? Also, according to your friend, you haven't been in the server for months. Because I left for Blue Sky, the politics on here are insane, but I made that decision a long time ago. Dang, I guess he changed his mind because his following list is public again. Conveniently right after I stopped hounding him too. There wasn't anything in my tweets that were sus. To which I responded with this picture. I mean, this seems kind of sus to me. Don't you think this is a little bit inappropriate to post, especially to a minor audience? Nothing wrong with my hero. Nah, anyone can watch that anime if they'd like. There's not really anything stopping them. Chronically Online might think moe equals bad. I mean, that looks like a child, dude. If so, I'm sorry for their Western brain rot. Then how do you know this Lamzef guy? Lucky Star, of course. So wait, why is he pretending to be you in those screenshots? He was part of our conversation. I didn't interpret it as him pretending to be me, but I can see how it looks that way. As to that, I say he's just an idiot.
What did he do? Like, actually?
He likes lolly porn, which is bad.
Edgy porn or straight up? Not that it makes a difference. I was just wondering what you have on me. I mean him.
Funnily enough, I did talk to somebody using the Lamzef account. The person who I talked to claimed to be a 20-year-old from Japan. A very outlandish story, but I'll play the conversation now. So what I'm just trying to figure out is, so you're not AquaticNeptune.
I'm not AquaticNeptune.
Okay, because that's what I heard from people. Is that that was your account?
Yeah. I'm not.
Because
it's not my account. Why do you think it's my account, by the way?
Because I got some screenshots that linked it to your account, you know, or it made it seem like it was your account. Is what I'm trying to say.
You know, I think AquaticNeptune is American, but I'm not even American. I'm a Japanese.
You're Japanese?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Japanese, and I kinda like. What should I say? I kinda want to communicate with other logistic players on Flash, something like that. So I use English to communicate with them. That's all. So Ranger is just my account name for English speaking. That's all.
Okay. So how old are you, may I ask?
I'm 20.
How old are you?
20.
You're 20 years old?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a university student.
Oh, so you're a university student, okay. So it's kind of weird that you're liking drawings of like little girls like naked. It's kind of weird.
Hey, it's very normal to on Japan. You know the Japanese hentai or something like that, right? Yeah. So
wait, it's normal to like little girls in Japan, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's very normal in Japan. You know, it's cultural difference, I guess.
It seems like my hating ass was out of luck. Aquatic was in the clear. Here was proof that Lamzef was a completely different person. Somebody who can explain their degeneracy by cultural differences. I mean, I can't criticize him if it's a cultural difference. Aquatic wasn't a lolicon. In fact, he hated lolicons so much that he left the Discord server. Even though Out of Touch never mentioned him leaving the server, he had zero clue that this Lamzef guy was such a creep, even though it should be fucking obvious by their Blue Sky alone. This story had more holes than SpongeBob. Why was Out of Touch so vague initially? If this wasn't his account, wouldn't it have been easy to deny it on the spot? Why were the two accounts so similar? Why did Lamzef delete his accounts if he believed himself to be innocent? Why is this guy so ugly? At this point, I just assumed that I had the wrong guy. I decided to get more information. If he was innocent, it would be easier to clear his name that way. I asked him a simple question. If this wasn't his account in the server, what was his account in the server? To which he gave me the name Lamborghini Fettuccine, which is a real account, except there's no mention of it in the server. What we could find was an account on Sendo.inc, a website for fans of the game Splatoon. A game that LamZef was a fan of, considering it's his only gameplay on his YouTube channel. It's also in his banner, and he's commissioned art of the characters. The username is also very interesting. Lamb. Kinda like LamZef. Very suspicious indeed. Notice how on Aquatic's public Roblox account, he also uses the name Lamb. Coincidence? I think not. This story was smellier than lolly scat porn. Darkray, these are all wild conspiracy theories. In fact, they're borderline slander.
You took advantage of an autistic kid.
Which would be correct, except for one more teeny tiny coincidence. We found a Steam profile by the name of LamZef. Interestingly, this account is from the United States. Oh, that's a little bit weird. I thought this guy was from Japan. A little strange. His name is also Logan. That's not really a traditional Japanese name, is it? Huh. There's also these comments under the profile where they talk about SpongeBob and Patrick. Ugh, where have I heard that before? I'm kind of blanking. And one more teensy tiny, minuscule little piece of information. Under this account's custom Steam URL is the name AquaticNeptune.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Get it how you live it.
we got him.
I'm fucking cooked. Smile, we got your ass. He was a lot craftier than this bald troglodyte, but the jig was up. We call him Pants Down, Dick in the Cookie Jar. He privated the account and changed its name, but it was too late. Aquatic thought he could hide the truth from the Shadow Jeffy Mafia, but he was sadly mistaken. Aquatic is a lying, manipulating lolicon. Once he was found out, he tried to completely cover his tracks, and his worst crime of all was burning Jeffy. Don't fuck with Jeffy. So let me get this straight. We got a lolicon with a blue-haired avatar that looks nothing like them that's obsessed with SpongeBob. Oh, god damn it.
Out of my